Okay, I have to do a really quick bedhead wisdom video. I haven't done one in much lately, and probably partly because I haven't been working out, and that's when I was doing them. Ever since the mud race, I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a week off after that. And then September 15th, I started Transform 30, which is a diet plan that I'm following that is gluten-free, dairy-free, no alcohol, limits sugar, limits processed foods, and takes my Juice Plus capsules and drink shakes. So I've been focusing on that, but I've been so busy and or tired from being busy and being on vacation with my husband last weekend that I have not got back in the swing of things. I thought I'll take a week off and then I would get back at it after the race. So here we are. The race was the 12th. What's today? I'm ashamed to even say. It's been, what, 10 days with nothing much more than some walking. So I will got to get back at it, and that way I can make my bedhead videos too. But I wanted to say, for one, check this out. Well, if I can get to it. My tower garden, my tomatoes plant, that was much easier. My tomato plant is huge. I don't know if you can tell from up here how big those tomato plants are. But from in my house, in the kitchen, looking out, I was like, that thing is huge. And they are starting to grow some tomatoes. I'll have to go check that out. Life has been so hectic and busy. I was out of town with my husband, videoed about that. I had an amazing time just spending time together, being friends and hanging out and doing stuff together. It was great. And then I had someone staying with Taryn. She is like my godmother, and she's been a grandma to Taryn since I lost my mom in 2003. And it was so special to watch that relationship. Heather and Taryn have known each other since Taryn was 2, and the bond that they have, they're goofy together, they love each other, they love on each other, and Heather would do just anything Taryn asked. I mean, if they want to play a game, if she wants to have her watch TV, if she needs her back rubbed, you know, it's the grandma spoiling type of stuff that goes on. So it was pretty awesome. They play chess usually ever since Taryn was about 9. They get together and play chess, and Taryn was so excited because this year at 14 was the first year that she was actually able to legitimately beat Heather, and she was so proud of that accomplishment because Heather had never let her win before. She was like, you've got to earn it. It's a game of wit and intelligence, and you've got to, you know, you got to earn it. So they were both pretty proud of that accomplishment. It's a coming of age thing. She's getting so grown. But I have to say, you know, as an orphan, I say this often, not to make people feel sorry for me, although in the past I think maybe that was part of it. I don't know. I feel sorry for me sometimes. But being orphaned and not having parents and not having siblings, I do glam on to other people. I do love the fact that my husband has, you know, 2 amazing brothers and an amazing sister, and I have these awesome in-laws to now be my family. I make my neighbors and my friends like sisters to me. My cousins were like my first best friends, and they're like sisters to me. And then like Heather coming in, she's no blood relation whatsoever. It's a very good friend of mine's mom, and she just kind of has filled a role that was missing in my life and missing in my daughter's life since my mom passed, you know. And I don't ever want to take those people for granted, you know. Some real relationships we have with blood family, I was listening to some stories of people this past week of the crazy drama going on in their lives, and it's like, don't take that for granted, because there's those of us who don't have family, but at the same time, you don't have to deal with toxicity. You don't have to deal with complete drama that tears you down, that wears you out emotionally and physically. Your family can be who you make it. And I'm not saying to just cut people out of your life if they begin to go through a hard time. You can love people through a difficult time or a difficult mood or a difficult season in their life, but if they are continual drama and toxicity, then yes, you need to make some changes. I know I've been at points in my life where I really was just feeling sorry for myself, going through divorce, losing family members, missing. The worst part about going through divorce is missing the extended families. You divorce the person and then you lose the family. So I miss, you know, my ex-stepkids and my ex-in-laws. So that kind of stuff all gets messy and complicated, but my point that I'm trying to bring out and bring to you is to choose your relationships that you want to invest in. Your marriage, your children, your family. But don't bend to the point of breaking. You know, give of yourself what you're able to give and try to love people through a hard time, but don't let it be an anchor around your neck to drag you down to the bottom. You know, be the light, be the raft that lifts them up without letting them bring you down. And if it does, then sometimes you need to cut those ties. So anyway, I gotta get back at it. I got so much to do, but you guys have a great day. I appreciate every now and then someone's still telling me that they've watched a video. Thanks, Emily. It reminds me of why I started doing this, and I appreciate it so much when you guys watch. So thanks. Have a good day.